and owner of Diesel Salon, Candace Bucket. She just got back from New York City, where she covered and worked several of the hottest shows. So good morning to you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Are you exhausted or what? Talk about a whirlwind trip, huh?
You know, just for the late night shows and the after parties, you actually stay on Pacific time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
But my flight did get delayed like 5 hours, so I was a little bummed after a long week. Yeah,
we have a number of looks to get through, and we're going to talk about how we can incorporate those into our looks here in San Diego. So let's start first with the first designer, Diane von Furstenberg, and she's got this look right here that you liked. What did you think about this one?
Her show was really, really cute, and one thing that she did say is there's a lot of deconstructed puzzle pieces, and it's she kind of reflected that back on her own life, and what she said is that there's a lot of puzzles in life, and you just kind of put the pieces together as you go out throughout life, but her stuff was really nice and clean, and you're seeing a lot of clean lines and structure.
Awesome. She's the queen too of the wrap dress. She does a lot of the wrap dresses that are really, really popular and flattering on a lot of bodies. Let's go ahead and look at the next look. The next. Well, you look good, Candace.
Yeah, it's like, hey.
We'll go ahead and pop up the next picture.
So this is BCBG. And BCBG is more of the European style on the American chic girl.
Okay.
And so almost anything in BCBG is affordable. They have great sales, a lot of clean lines and color blocks is what you see more on his. A lot of mixing textures. The fur.
This is BCBG too?
Right.
Look at that. Those fur vests are so popular right now.
And you can do faux, or you can do your real. I mean, but a lot of girls go to vintage shops. I went to a vintage shop in Brooklyn, and it was like a fur shop, and they're really affordable. Even if you want to do a little jacket, a little vest, you can.
And so how can we incorporate something like this into our everyday wardrobe? I think for a lot of folks, they're really afraid of like a faux fur vest. It's very bold and exciting. How do you kind of incorporate that into San Diego style?
Well, San Diego, I think we're so lucky because we can have so much versatility with our closet.
Right.
But you can even, if you get a vest, you could even wear that into the summer with a cute little summer dress. And you know, we wear boots all year long too.
Right.
So I mean, it's kind of the same thing with leather. And I've even seen faux jackets that you actually zip off the sleeves.
You're kidding.
So you can wear that into winter, take off the sleeve for summertime too.
Right.
So I mean, and the little shawls. I think it does have a wintry look, but if it's nice and light, it's nice.
All right, let's go ahead and look at our next look right here. What do we have going on right here, and how can we incorporate this into our look?
So this is Rebecca Minkoff.
Okay.
And she is definitely a lifestyle brand. She has everything from accessories, clothes, shoes, and handbags. So her handbags are changing a little bit. Last season it was a lot of the bold look with the studs and spikes and everything. She's done a little bit more sophisticated and chic this time around. And once again, see how she's mixing the different textures. This is a snake skin little jacket.
Yeah. And with the belt too, a lot of people are taking kind of those looser looks and belting them and transitioning them. You know, the thing I like about this, I feel like a lot of times when I look at runway models, their style is so out there. It's like I would never ever even come close. And some of these pieces are something that I can actually see you actually incorporating into your everyday look. Are we going to see a lot of this sort of snakeskin look, the animal print still? Is that still in style?
That's still really in, and kind of like this is a fall look. This is a 2012 fall look, but a lot of the designers, Fashion Week was made for journalists and designers and buyers, but right now what you're finding is bloggers are now being introduced to Fashion Week, and so you're seeing stuff come out, and the designers want you to be able to buy it as soon as you see it.
I see.
So even though it's called fall, some of it you still can. A lot of Betsy Johnson stuff you can get now.
Very cool. Now this is lamb?
Yeah, this is lamb.
And Gwen Stefani?
This is Gwen Stefani's line.
I can totally see that actually.
and how she designs lamb is totally what she wants to reflect on her dream closet for fall 2012.
She's
so
channeling
if she
the
loves
librarian schoolgirl right here.
Little rocker librarian. Their hair was super funky. It was like a big bouffant.
Yeah.
It was really, really fun.
And this is her line as well. Again, you're seeing some of the larger print plaids there.
I mean, it's almost channeling the 80s. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's going back to the 80s, clean lines and structure. This is actually Timo, well, that last photo was Timo Weiland.
Okay.
His stuff is, he actually co-designs with a guy named Alan Eckstein, and their stuff is really clean but European with the American lifestyle also. The hair was really, this is a show I got to sit on and watch the models actually come down the runway, but it was very clean. But you know, they're so confident, even as funky as even her hairstyle, it kind of goes. It goes with the show.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of some of these hair pieces, is this something that we're going to see more and more of, those bigger chunk metallic pieces and that type of thing?
Hair accessories. There's a lot of hair accessories on the runway because a lot of the lines are actually either they start off in accessories and they move on to clothing, or they start in clothing and then go on to accessories and kind of incorporate that into their line. But there's so much with the thin headband. This was Tory Burch with some accessories. With the clips? Yeah. So, and then a lot of the faux bobs are coming back in and tucking it under. This is a classic French messy twist. So
okay, tell us how to do the messy twist, because I don't know how to do the messy twist. Give us some tips on what we need to do for this.
If you can get the twist down, you could do pretty much anything. In beauty school, they teach you the classic twist. If you can get that down, there's a lot, I've mentioned before, there's a lot of YouTube channels that you can look at and you're like, wow, that's how you do it? It's that easy? You know, and it's just basically folding one side and wrapping in the other and having the right hairpins and bobby pins.
You make it look so effortless too, and really you put some effort into it.
But I mean, just sometimes I always like to show my own clients different ways to wear their hair. So even if you walk out with a great blowout like you have your hair today, you're like, Candace, I want to pull it up, you know. Hey, it looks beautiful.
I'm in a hurry look right here, and I've got to get on the air at 9.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, you could do ask your stylist different tricks that work for your lifestyle.
Right.
You know, so you're not stuck in a rut.
Okay, so give us one piece of clothing that you saw on the runway in New York City that you feel like each of us needs to have going into the spring. One article, if you could give us one piece of advice, one article of clothing that all of us need, what would it be?
You have to make me choose one?
Just one.
Let's see. Well, I don't know if it fits for everybody, but Timo Weiland had this beautiful leather top with a velvet dress, and it had the cutouts. And you're seeing the cutouts a lot, and that's kind of 80s.
You're right, I am seeing that.
And I just went to Urban Outfitters the other day, and they have a bunch of dresses with the cutouts.
Okay.
But I would like to see everybody wear a little bit more glammed up with the jackets, like the faux jackets, or if you want to wear fur or leather, you know, just getting a nice piece of leather, that kind of transitions well.
And it's all about wearing it with confidence too.
Right.
Like if you're going to wear something out there different, just wear it confidently, and people will buy into it. I love it. Okay, to reach Candace at Diesel Salon, there are locations in Kensington as well as La Jolla, and we have posted a link to her fashion and beauty blog on our website. Just click on that, seen on tab. Raul, what do you think of the cutouts in the dresses that we're seeing more and more, like the cutout?
I'm a fan of the cutout and the twisty mix of the
messy.
The messy twist. Messy twist. Thank you, ladies.